weathered, black lined, or black lined, or lined black. What's the difference between black lined and lined black? Alright, the J21 is installed now. Let's see if it appears on this list. No. It's fine. I'll check it some other time. Yeah, Duke Dog. And the 43XX. Oh, lined green sounds good. Oh, this is a tender loco as well. Reset the game. Alright, well, bear with me 1 second. Let's put this in as well. So let's go with the green. The green 43XX. What's ROD when it's at home? Ah! Yes. I do know what that is. Let's go lined green. Something about lined GWR green. Look at that. That's just glorious. That is beautiful. Is there a lined green tender? Yeah. Let's go with that one. Railway Operating Division. Thank you. Oh, that is so so retro. Oh, this could be a really nice parade. I need to make this as a stream highlight as well when we get to it. I was actually reading about the Longmoor military railway the other day, because again I was watching a video that mentioned it, and that was an interesting idea to sort of build. I mean, they built a railway to begin with, but because it was a training railway for railways in conflict, it basically spent its entire life being taken apart and put back together again. It's fascinating to read about. I strongly suggest. I mean, I went on Wikipedia to read it, which probably isn't the best place to go for learning resources, but you know, fairly well thought out article on there. One thing I like about the Longmoor military railway, I like the Prussian blue for the Somerset Dorset joint, but the blue that they used to use on the Longmoor military railway is a very nice shade of blue. And in fact, there's a locomotive that's now at the Severn Valley called Gordon, and I haven't had this 100% confirmed, but I think he's called yeah, there's a clue. I think the locomotive is called Gordon because it's blue lining as well, but the style of loco, it looks very similar to Gordon from Thomas Tank Engine. It has got 4 driving wheels on each side rather than 3, but I wouldn't if ever they got it working again. The S160 has a livery in game. Yeah, the S160s, they are the tender locos, aren't they? Is it the S100s as well that were the USA tanks? I'll have to look to see. I don't know what the licensing would be like, particularly if this goes up on YouTube. But I'll have to see if someone's done some reskins for Thomas Tank Engine, just for the hell of it. We could do a day out with Thomas. I can imagine I'm more excited about that than some people. Right, let's get the J21s in. The LMR livery. It's such a nice livery. I almost feel like it's a crime that the Longmoor military railway didn't survive into preservation. They tried to, but the local residents vetoed it. I think what they did, they bought the trackbed to stop preservationists from being able to turn it into a preserved railway, which, I mean, if they didn't want it, then fine, but the fact that it didn't survive in preservation is sad, but also the fact that they didn't keep the livery, like they didn't use the livery elsewhere. J21. Oh wow, there's a lot of these as well. Right, what does the saturated one look like? Oh, they're all tender locos. Okay. I was making room for like a tank, but no, they're all tender engines. That's cool. I like it. In that case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and put them in size order, so we can have our little procession. So we'll couple that tender up there. You couple up to that, and then you couple up to that. Sent it through. Ooh, very nice. They have as well. Oh, they haven't got the faces, which is a shame, but they've got the locos. I like how Donald and Douglas are Caledonian blue as well, rather than black. Oh, are these free? If they are, I'm so doing it. We're going to have a day out with Thomas. Is there a way to make this box bigger? Doesn't look like it. Wow, we got a lot of choices to choose from as well. Let's go lined green NER. So that's quite a smart livery as well. Now where's that on here? These are tenders, right? Oh no, these aren't tenders. These are the actual loco. Preserved, lined green, saturated. Is that the right green? Let's go preserved lined green, because the tender's right next to it. Ooh, that's big. Yes, but you need some engine DLC. From what I can tell... Oh, that is actually an E2. Okay. Are these available on Steam? The base locos, or do I need to buy them from somewhere else? I'm really tempted, you know. I'm actually going to bookmark that page so that I don't forget. Just seeing an E2 in Thomas livery. The fact that there's no E2s in preservation, they all got scrapped. And Thomas already existed. Thomas has been around since the 40s, and everyone knows he's based on an E2. So the fact they didn't preserve an E2 just for that, that is a crime as well, you know. That is a crime as well. So if I download, I think I've got the A3. So if I download Gordon's livery, will that create a new A3 with that livery, or will it replace an existing one? So I'd rather it added to what I've already got than take away. Okay. Should we go for a choo-choo train ride? So I'm just going to drive this up to the top of the hill, basically. Oh, don't tell me you're an advanced loco. How'd you turn off advanced? It makes a new one. That's good. Is it E? And then... yeah, E and then W. Let's go into forward. I will try. We'll try it with this. I've got no guarantees that this is going to work. That's one whistle. That's the GWR. That's identical. It's alright, I suppose. Wow, the acceleration. We're still accelerating. We're basically getting pushed now by the other locos. We need to stand somewhere, like over here, and watch this procession go past. All the engines except Gordon are third party. Okay. I will have to look into getting those though. If this route, that's my motivation now to get this route finished, is so we could do a day out with Thomas. How cool would that be? Yeah, let's just keep driving. Alright. Now, other end of the tunnel. E. There they go. Yeah, I don't mind you having a look for me. There's no guarantee I'll buy them tonight, but I'll bookmark them all so I can find them in the future. Definitely. Alright, that is a beautiful sight. One more flyby. We'll come up here. Hopefully the engine doesn't explode before we get to here. Proper Thomas Tank Engine camera view right here. How long before you actually recreate the opening scene of crossing the bridge? I am planning it in my head as we speak. I mean, I kind of recreated it earlier on the run we did. That would be cool though. That would be cool. There's no Henry on here, I've noticed. There's a Gordon. There's no Henry. There's also no Duck, which is a shame, because panniers, as I said, are my favourites. Come on, trains. Yeah, I know we're speeding. So what? Can't quite hear the whistle yet. Also, I don't think Auto Fireman is on this. I think the Bullied is just pushing the other locos up the hill at this point. Da, 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 da. And so on and so forth. Close your cylinder cocks, damn it. Here it comes. Here they come. And there they go. Now, how close to braking is this train right now? This locomotive probably hasn't gone this fast for about 100 years. Let's see how fast we can get it. Let's end with a crash. Yeah, I'm sure the cylinder cocks... Yeah, the cylinder cocks are closed. So what's it? Is this just the exhaust? I don't know. bully is fairly comfortable right now. The front two are struggling somewhat. The back two are probably used to this kind of speed. But we are actually slowing down a bit. There we go. Pull back on the old reverser. Come on, train. Alright, one more flyby, and then we are going to have to end, because it's past 3 AM. The warning you got was that the cylinders burst, so that's just the smoke. Oh, okay. For a minute there I thought it was something serious. It's not, it's just the cylinders burst. No, I want to go this end. This end about here. It'll probably derail before we even get to this point now. Right, I need to bookmark. I'll add a stream marker here. Still going. Still going. I can hear a whistle. Here it comes. 57 miles an hour. Oh yes. Look at that. She's a beauty, alright. Alright, we'll add another stream marker there.